Greetings, it is I, the Dalek Emperor. Welcome back to slay the princess. She lost an arm. Let's settle this.
Your eyes dart to the corners of the room.
Indeed, where could she be? Where is she?
Where is she?
Close the door behind you, yes.
You close the door behind you. Almost magically, its locks immediately click into place. Maybe they'll open if you finish.
Indeed. Come on. Let's have a decision. I have to start a, there we go. Return. Come on. I'll wait. In fact, yeah, I'll wait.
Oh, do you
Indeed.
know my name? I've been down here a long time. I'm very
Me
good.
too. I'm like a hawk in the night, dear princess.
You do your best to patiently wait her out. But eventually, exhaustion starts to set in. Come on, wake up. We can't fall asleep down here.
Okay, keep waiting.
You wait for as long as you can, pushing yourself to stay awake and stay vigilant. But you can't outwait someone who's been waiting for as long as she remembers.
Oh dear.
You barely even realize that you've started to drift off.
Oh god.
It tears you from your sleep. The princess is upon you, ripping into your flesh, unnaturally sharp teeth and claws severing arteries and organs. There's nothing to be done. You're already half gone. It can't just end like this, right?
Exactly.
As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what.
Yes.
I'm sorry, but it's over.
Indeed it is.
Everything goes dark, and you
It
die.
appears I might have died. Chapter 2, The Beast, eh?
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a
Yeah,
cabin.
we've already been through this. Okay. Proceed to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie as a cat. I don't see why that matters. A lie's a lie, and if anything, she's
Indeed.
cornered. She could have gotten out of there. whenever she
Exactly.
wanted. That's a very roundabout way of saying that you should listen to me and take this
Indeed.
seriously.
It will be a more valuable option. Proceed to the cabin. Right, let's do this.
The interior of the cabin is ruinous and dilapidated.
Yes, that's what I've realized.
Wind rushing in through cracks and holes in the wooden walls. The only furniture of note is a termite-eaten table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Very well. Let me just approach the mirror wall.
You walk up to the... What are you talking?
Wipe mirror clean. Yeah.
You reach forward, but there was... And now it's gone.
Yeah, okay. Take the blade. Seems likely.
You take the blade
enter
from
the
the-
basement. I probably should have saved.
The door to the basement creaks. The air seeping up from below is oddly warm and wet, as if you're descending into a...
Oh dear.
If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. She growls.
Oh
and
dear.
stares.
I can smell
Oh dear.
you.
She sounds almost
Very feral.
impatient, or maybe eager. You carefully make your way down the stairs. The
Oh
last step
boy.
gives way to the damp earth floor of a starlit
What is that?
The wall
Is
was
that
obscured by an impenetrable
Is that
darkness.
the
and an illusion that
princess?
the room might stretch on forever. You brush against the wide leaves of plants that surround you on all sides, seemingly the only living things that occupy this strange underground wilderness. The jungle is pressing in on us, hiding her from view. She could be.
Oh,
You see only a flash of the princess before she scurries
Oh
away
boy.
in the underbrush, dragging her heavy chain
that's not good
behind her.
news.
Remember, she's just a princess. She's certainly not.
Yeah, you're right about that. She certainly isn't.
You're not helping. It doesn't matter what she is. It only matters what she does. Her shining eyes appear between
Oh,
the leaves,
there she is.
staring hungrily at you
Oh
from the
dear.
darkness.
I can hear your heart pounding from the bottom of the stairs, fledgling. You're right to be terrified. I'm so much more than you. And a little splinter clutched in trembling hands won't save you from
Oh boy.
me.
A
That's
shiver
not
rushes
good
up your spine
news.
and pulls you upright. The air's shifting. She's getting ready to pounce. Move
Yep.
now.
Pounds. Okay, move. Okay, let me just save. Where? Did you hear the clinking? Okay, move.
You lunge to the side, picking a direction on instinct. As you land, your
Ah,
bladed
good
bag
job.
is air disturbed by the sudden motion of a massive body. The princess. In an instant, she's
Oh my
pounced
god,
on
what's
the
she
beam,
become?
her chains rattling
Like a
across the floor
dragon.
behind her. Before you can blink, she's gone, vanishing once more into the shadows. But you still.
You're faster than you were before, but you're still meek, reactive.
Oh boy.
You whirl around to find her.
Oh,
Your
that's-
gaze meets hers,
there she
a pair
is.
of shining eyes peering out at you from
Oh,
the
boy.
basement stairs. So she's cut off our escape.
What
Shit.
do we
What
do? Interesting. I gotta distract her with something. A more valuable option would be to distract her. Right, we don't have to kill each other. No. What do you want? We don't have to kill each other. What if I did it? No. Stop hiding. Show yourself. We don't have to kill it. Show yourself.
If you want to see me, you should get better at seeing.
She knows that her strength lies in shadows and secrets. She won't reveal herself unless she has to.
Interesting. Okay. Right. You're deflect. What do you want?
I want to swallow you whole, and I will get what I want. You have no exit. You have no hope. You live and die by my whims, and my
Oh, crap.
whims alone.
Don't ask her what she wants. Just, is that all the advice you have? We don't even know what she
Exactly.
looks like. Some specifics would be very
Indeed.
helpful. She's just a princess.
Exactly. She's something more than a princess right now.
She's coiling for another strike.
Yeah.
Somewhere else.
Oh
The back
boy.
foot. The back foot keeps us nimble. Keeps us alive. It doesn't matter if it keeps us alive if it eventually kills us. We need to take back the momentum.
Yes.
Do something.
I think there's. Let's save. How are we supposed to take back the best option when it comes to wild cats and that? We play dead.
We're playing dead. It's unexpected. It could work. As the princess lunges from the shadows once more, you collapse to the ground, feigning death. She lands directly on top of you with her full weight, nearly crushing you into the dirt, but then... silence. Only broken by the sound of your beating heart. It actually worked.
Indeed.
Only, what do we do to make her leave? Do we just keep playing dead? She sniffs at you, shifting her weight uncomfortably as her face finds yours. Her breaths are hot and oppressive against your skin.
Have you seen my great big eyes? Because they see you, fledgling. They see your heartbeat pulsing in your throat.
Move, now! It's
Well,
too late
oh
for you
dear.
to move. Her jaw unhinges, and she swallows you whole.
Oh boy.
I
Well,
guess that's it then. Unfortunately for you, no. This isn't it. You are in a dark and caustic place. A thick, fibrous lining constricts.
oh dear, well, looks like we're dead.
Impossible to grip. Your hands scrabbling uselessly at your surroundings as they compress in on you. The liquid pooling beneath you starts to seep into your skin.
When I killed you, I tried to leave this place, but it wouldn't let me. You belong down there, it screamed at me. The world is better off without you in it.
The flesh around you rumbles as the princess begins to move, her thundering footfalls twisting you helplessly about. Your skin protests as the corrosive liquid sloshes around you, but there will be no respite for you in sight. The burning grows stronger, and you can feel layers of you being peeled.
Oh boy.
But you don't belong down here. You came from somewhere else. You came from out there. So I consumed your dead heart, and I carried it in my throat.
Oh boy.
And I draped what was left of you on my back, and I threw myself against
Oh
the
god.
She stops, her muscles tensing around you, and through the muffling layers of her flesh, you hear the whine of straining metal. And with a pop, she lurches forward, your body lurching right along with her. Her chains. She's
Oh
loose.
boy.
But even then, it denied me freedom. You cannot fool me by draping yourself in decay. I know your true nature, and it is suffering.
Gravity pulls at you as you're hefted upwards, the distant creaking of ancient wooden steps barely audible over the thudding of the princess's heart.
And then it was gone, and I was here. A new enclosure, a nicer cage, but still
Oh boy.
prison. I learned from my wounds. You're alive now. We can
Oh
live
dear.
together.
Does that work? Could you really need me to give you a definitive answer for you to understand that the situation is grim? Stop her. Do something. You still have that steel claw. Tear through her. Or we could use it to make this quick for ourselves. If she needs us in order to leave, we can at least rely on
Exactly.
that. That is a bad
Probably.
thing to do.
Okay. Okay. Can you talk to me? Let me have a think. Interesting. And I'll probably consider other options as well. Right. Dig the steel claw. So, I'm gonna do this first.
In an act of spiteful defiance, you pull your weapon to your throat, your shaking, ulcerous hand clenched tight around its hilt. And then you draw it across your bubbling
Oh god.
veins. Your blood flows out, filling the tiny space inside the princess. You start to fade. A waste of a good life. Especially
Indeed. I will see what happens with chapter
In
3.
the end, the opinions of stray voices mean little in the grand scheme of things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
The wild. Oh, what's going on here then? Oh.
We are a path in the woods.
Oh. Hold on. Survive, play dead, and probably stand still will take me to the wild chapter. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna wait for her to strike and then hit back. That'll probably work. Let's do this.
This isn't going to work. We're in her domain.
Oh, okay.
We have to stay alive. If we keep dodging her forever, we're going to get tired. We're going to slip up. We have to take a risk.
Oh, yep, there we go.
As the princess lunges from the shadows once more, you tighten her grip on the blade and lash out. It strikes, cutting deep, and the princess loses her focus, crying out in pained surprise as she crashes into you.
Oh, good.
You're sent sprawling and can already feel the massive bruise bursting on her ribs as she scrambles back into the darkness.
Indeed.
Look at that! We wounded her.
Oh dear.
Bad trade.
That hurt. Are you just the cornered animal you seem to be? Or could you be a rival?
Oh, oh dear.
Leaps at you, more forceful, more ferocious, more serious. The skeleton's weak, you collapse to the floor, as she wastes no time before pouncing on you in a flurry of claws and blood, your nerves barely able to keep up with the onslaught. By the end, you're lying in a nest of your own intestines, spine severed, blood rapidly draining out onto the jungle floor. The princess, drenched in both her blood and
Oh
yours,
boy.
idly prods your body.
No, that's it then. Cornered animal it was. Do better next time. I still need to devour you.
Oh boy.
That doesn't count if you're dead.
Well, we're not dead.
It seems we are dead.
But you don't have time to protest her premature observation of your death, because everything goes
The
dark.
den.
and
The
you-
den, eh? What's that all about?
You're on a path in the wood.
Yep, indeed. Anyway, where's I? Yeah, and we're not gonna run until we die. We're taking her head on and winning, really.
You felt her. She didn't have a soft underbelly. She didn't have blind spots.
I don't know.
Done that would have saved us from her hunger. When someone tries to make you dead, you have to hit them
Yeah.
back. You have
Come
to
on, time to be men. It's time for boys to become men in this situation.
Great. So you've been here before. That doesn't bode well. You're not supposed to have been here before. This is supposed to be one and done. Oh, shut up. It bodes fine.
Indeed.
So we're stuck in this shit situation. I have to do the hard work of dragging us out.
Yes, how do you?
And how do you intend to do that? We're going to fight her, and we're going to win. There's a
Yep.
reason she slinks around in the shadows. Well, no complaints here. Now, hold on. We're not just going to let the fact that he knows things about this whole
Probably.
situation go, are we? He's not important. He can have his secrets for all I care. She's killed us twice now, and that's another reason for us to want her
boy.
dead.
Okay. No matter what happens next, it seems... Okay, what's the plan?
Like I said,
Good.
we're going to fight
Oh,
her.
really?
But we're so small. We don't actually know how big she is. We
Yes.
know she wants us to think she's big. And if she's going to treat us like prey,
She is
she's
sorely
sorely
mistaken.
underestimating us. One good word,
Correct.
that's all we need to put
Very
on
well.
defensive.
No matter what happens next, it seems like all our answers are McCann. Let's see this through.
You make your way
It's
down
like
to
a
the cabin.
jungle here.
Heated confrontation awaits. You know what to do. We've already been over the plan. I'm not
I think
sure
violence
we
is a
need
plan
violence
in this
to try.
situation.
It's a better plan than you had last time. I don't like this. But I'll try.
Proceed to the cabin.
The interior is dark and overgrown. The only furniture of note, if you could call it that, is a knotted stump. A pristine blade embedded in its exposed rings. The blade is your implement, You'll need it if you're going to do this. Take it. We're not fighting a
Yep,
monster
we're
without a
taking
blade.
it.
Even if it's not a very big one. Great. That mirror's back. And it's where the door is supposed to be. What are you talking about? There is no mirror. It's just the narrow tunnel that leads to the basement.
No, you're not fooling me, mate.
Can you feel the
I know your game, narrator.
Our eyes deceive us.
Yep, smash it. Yep, I'm gonna smash it. Take the blade.
Yes, take the steel claw. You pull the blade from the stump, gripping it tight. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Good.
Right, let's approach the mirror, smash it. Yeah.
You step forward. You heard him. That mirror isn't part of this place.
Yep.
It's seeped through from somewhere else. It, if there even is an it, is a hallucination. Like you said, you've been here twice before. Your mind was bound to start playing tricks on
I
you.
recommend smashing
It
it.
went away after we reached out to it last time.
Yep, smash
Might as
it.
well try wiping it clean
Let's
again.
do this.
You bring your fist crashing
Oh,
into the
good
open
job.
hole leading to the basement, throwing yourself.
Oh
back
boy.
headlong
Well, I didn't expect that to happen, but whatever.
If there were once stairs leading into the basement,
But a
there is
deep
nothing
dark
to suggest
cave.
for their existence now. There is only a long tunnel of packed earth, growing more narrow as you descend. It smells of mold and decay. The damp walls leave streaks of dirt along your body as you're forced to hunch, then finally squat down on all fours in order to continue. If the prince, as you crawl forward on hands and knees, you're met only with the sounds of ambient earth. No voice slinks.
Ah, yes.
No entity threatens
Here we go.
or pleads for safety. Stay quiet.
Ooh, what sound would that be? Let's proceed. Yeah, we have infinite. No. Let's do the sensible option and proceed down the stairs.
You say nothing, maintaining the silence as you carefully make your way down into the basement. The basement is dark and cavernous, a gaping hole threatening to swallow you whole. There is no light here, save for what little starlight has managed to filter down the tunnel. And though you can't see the vastness of the space, you can feel it. You're exposed. It doesn't matter if we can't see her.
Yes, we know where she
We
is.
know where she is.
Saying no. So we have a lot of options here. Let us decide which one we're gonna do. We'll do this one first. Step into the shadows to try and lure her out.
You step into the shadows and are enveloped in total darkness. Your heart pounds in your chest, ears pricked, eyes wide despite the inky blackness, waiting for any sign of movement. And what? You're gonna turn around the second she runs for us?
Exactly.
Get us killed, you pathetic fool! There, she's about to strike. With the near silence of a determined predator, the princess erupts from the shadows. But you've already started your swift escape. Stop it!
Okay then.
You step
Yep,
into
let's
the
do
shadows and are
this.
enveloped in total darkness. Your heart pounds in your chest, ears pricked, eyes wide despite the inky blackness.
Ah, here we go.
Movement.
And... Oh,
There, she's about to strike.
oh my goodness.
With the near silence of a determined predator, the princess erupts from the shadows. Swinging your blade, its tip intercepting her before
Okay,
you draw
cool.
his blood. She recoils, stunned for a brief moment. See?
What happened to
We
her?
needed to assert our might. We needed to prove to her that she can be too. She'll doubt her.
What
every
happened?
move.
How is she having more legs than previously? Oh boy.
Even more ferocity than before. But that voice in your head wasn't wrong. Within that ferocity, there is also hesitation. Not much, but enough. Not a word is spoken between you and the princess as you exchange blows in the dark. The glint of bloody claws and fangs,
Oh
the
boy.
of wet steel. In the pit, all of your senses are heightened, each injury stinging like a chorus of insects, each small shift in your favor a major victory that swells your heart.
Oh dear, well, looks like I'm going to die.
And
Wait, what? He doesn't respond. Eyes glance at you from the untextured threads of a world. Am I free, they ask? Oh no, what's happening? Oh, I see, so we're back here again. Okay, memory returns.
she's gone.
Yeah, okay.
Where did
Let's
she go?
approach the mirror.
The interior of the cabin is almost
Right,
entirely
let me have a think. Okay, blade is in your implement. Yep, we know. So we take the blade, yep, we take the blade. Yep, yep,
You take
and
the
blade,
blade,
yep, there you go.
The door to the
Okay,
basement creaks
let me just check. Let me think. Continue down.
Good. You're still listening to reason.
Okay, you walk downstairs.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far
Yeah,
wall of the
okay.
basement.
Oh yeah, I haven't decided yet. What happens if I say I haven't decided yet?
How about you drop the knife and the two of us just talk?
Look how reasonable she is.
Probably.
Drop the blade and talk things out.
Oh yeah, I remember this. Titan grip.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip
Okay,
on the
yeah.
blade.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking.
No.
Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
You step forward,
Oh.
tightening as you steel your resolve.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have,
Indeed,
you'll have to get
yes.
closer
Oh
to
yeah, I
use it.
remember this. Yep, okay,
So,
I'm not dropping
you
the blade. Yep, okay, yep,
Then I'm not talking to you.
okay, So what happens if I say, okay, interesting. You give me some very interesting opportunities here. Oh,
Doubt,
Oh,
unfortunately,
oh boy.
clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through. A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust
Oh,
and deal
boy.
a catastrophic blow to your jaw. It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer. You can feel
Oh,
bone
boy.
grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured.
that did.
Holy shit, that hurt! Though she's unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing. Your blade slashes through the air again and again, and her fists connect with your body as many times or more, each impact as heavy as that
Ah.
first crushing hit. We can still turn this around.
Oh, what should I do? I don't know. Let me have a think. Let me have a thinky doodle. Okay, yeah. This. Finish the job. Yeah.
You and the princess stare at each other, both gasping for breath, equally exhausted. You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can at least make sure that she won't make it out of here either.
Ah.
Excuse me?
Right. Oh boy, it looks like we're going to die
I
again.
have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone is still standing right now. You feel those ruptured organs bouncing around in there? If the princess doesn't do our friend in herself, it's
Yes,
not really
indeed.
finish the job.
Oh,
The two of you clash for the final time. You feel your ribs break as she delivers a heavy blow, but you push through the pain, falling forward and sinking your blade deep
good.
into the princess's heart.
Oh,
well, guessing we're both dead.
this
Oh dear.
was fun.
The princess gasps. Her voice and unhealthy
Oh,
rasps
boy.
and lungs start to fill with blood.
You put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder, do you really think this is the end?
But you don't have time to worry over such things.
Yeah,
Everything
okay.
goes dark, and you die.
The adversary. What's that all about then?
You're on a path.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I know.
You're
Yeah.
here to slay.
Okay, but I already, proceed to cabin. Turn around and leave. Proceed to cabin, no. Yeah, yeah.
Before you go in, she will
Yeah, are you
lie.
sure about that?
Are you sure about that? The point of my
Okay.
warning wasn't
Oh,
to
you're
say
the
the
stubborn
princess
guy,
will
are
lose
you?
for a start.
Okay, let's do
Let's head
this.
on
Let's
to the
proceed to the cabin. We got a fight on our hands. Oh.
The cabin is tighter than its exterior would suggest. Its cold stone walls press in on you, as if trying to forcefully direct you towards your destination. The only furniture of note is a black iron altar with a pristine
Yeah,
blade.
but pristine
at
blade
its
does
edge.
seem to be appearing quite a lot.
The blade is your
Yep,
implement.
I know,
You'll need it if you want
yeah.
to do
Approach him. Approach him, mirror, yeah, white clean.
What are you talking?
Yeah,
You reach forward and there was a mirror, and now it's gone.
take blade, let's do this. Let's enter the basement, let's see what this is all about. We appear to have entered hell. Let me just save. Yep, okay, yep.
Her fierce voice carries.
Is that another challenger? Finally.
Oh dear.
It's been ages since I've
Wait,
had
what?
a good fight.
This isn't what she sounded like last time. Her voice is a little deeper, almost threatening. Good.
Probably.
Sounds like my kind of princess. As much as I appreciate the enthusiasm, just make sure you don't let your bloodlust get to your head. You need to stay focused and keep your wits about you. Remember, you're here to slay the princess, not to have a good
Right,
fight. As you
oh,
descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view.
power,
A
power,
large
this is
leaning
about power,
against the
guys.
basement wall. Looks like she
Now
can rip
that's
those chains out
some
of the wall without a second
respectable
thought.
power right there.
Oh, it's you again. I've been hoping you'd find your way back here.
Yes.
Obviously, the death doesn't stick for either of us. And you brought your little knife, too. Yes. I'm going to have fun.
Oh,
breaking
boy.
you into little pieces.
Oh boy, so you do remember me.
Oh, I remember you all right. Best 3 minutes of my life. So, why don't we do it again?
See? She
Very
wants to
well.
fight us again. There's no reason for us to stand around talking. Alright, fine. What? You've already met the princess has already met you. The two of you killed each other. Did you think you'd be able to just open
I don't know.
that without me noticing? Maybe. You did seem to just gloss over the whole thing for a while. Of course.
Why has she got a devil tail?
When a colleague says something insane, glossing over it is one of the best ways to
Exactly.
stay focused and keep moving forward. But enough is enough. I believe you. And that's all the more reason to take this seriously. You don't know that whatever brought the two of you back to life isn't a fluke. And beyond that, do you know who doesn't remember anything that happened last time? Me. I don't remember.
Are you sure?
Are you okay? Of course I'm not okay.
Jeez, take a chill pill, man.
Still very much on the line. Not all of us have the luxury of jumping over to a parallel universe.
Right, okay. Let me have a think. What should I do? Okay. Okay. Right, let's think what to ask her. I'm not saying I'm here to... okay. I'm not saying I'm not here to fight, but I think the two of us have a few things to unpack first. Like how we're both still alive.
What is there to unpack? I was dead and now I'm not, and the same goes for you. There.
Oh really? Unpacking done.
Don't you get it? We've been given free rein to war on each other.
You're right about
Forever.
that. Could have said, yeah, indeed. Yeah. Let me think. I don't know what happened to you since the last time we met. What the? No, I'm not. We are not leaving. We are not leaving. I'm actually here to free you. I haven't decided what I'm going to do. You know, screw this.
Finally ready to complete your destined task, you launch
Here
on
we
the
go.
western floor of the basement and catapult
Yep,
yourself.
here we go. Let's
towards
slay
the
her.
princess.
Yeah.
Here we go. Let's make this count.
Let's make her suffer.
Make it count, all right. As you bridge the gap, your blade slashes across the princess's chest, splitting skin and a jagged line of bright red blood. But she's unfazed by your onslaught.
Oh boy.
Her expression barely changes as her fist collides with your ribs.
Don't kill me, demon lady.
Driving you right back down to the basement floor. You can hear her chains snap as you struggle to recover from the impact. She almost looks disappointed in us.
Why is
Why is
she?
she disappointed in us?
Oh, you don't actually get it, do you? That knife may be sharp.
What do you mean you don't want
clearly
it?
don't
Of
want
course
to
I
fight.
do.
It's not fun if you hesitate. It's not fun if you try to trick me and make me bleed out.
Oh boy.
It's fun if you go straight for the heart. You need to put everything you have into seeing me dead.
Yeah, what is the
So what's
point?
the point? So don't be afraid.
Oh boy.
Hesitate. Kill me.
Don't let her get in your head. Reincarnation or not,
Come
this
on.
world needs you to win. She's huge, but...
Well, I believe we're going to die.
Take it slow, think it through, and don't panic. Bleeding her out is our best course of action. Don't listen to them. She understands something that they don't. The only way to win, the only way out of this is through her.
Okay. Let me have a think. Base and I'll do this one first.
If that's your plan, then that's your plan. You push off the ground, ignoring the pain in your
Well,
ribs as
looks
you
like I'm
charge
probably
the
going to
princess.
die again.
You can
Oh
feel
no.
a sudden impact blunts your momentum, your weapon tightly lodged in the bone of her arm.
Oh no.
At you from behind her guard. Pull it out. We'll try a different angle. No, we can do this. Just keep pushing. We're not gonna win if our weapons are stuck in her arm.
Yeah, exactly. Unlodge a blade and attack her from a different angle.
You pull back on the blade's hilt, doing your best to free it from its sinewed prison. But as you tug the blade
Oh
free,
god!
Ooh,
doing the business!
Ribs,
Oh!
and you feel them splinter, cracking like wet wood from the impact.
That's gotta hurt.
Effortlessly
Like cartoon violence.
You hit the floor, your ribs complaining painfully. But you can feel the hilt in your grip. You still have your weapon. You push yourself off the ground and attack the princess, trying to bait an opening. You do your best to outplay her, slashing out and leaving rings in the tattered remains of her white dress. But you have little room to maneuver. For every glancing blow you manage to land, she slams you against the wall in retaliation. Each impact will be the last. This weak little dance isn't working.
Exactly, overpower her. Do it, me!
She's throwing us around like a ragdoll, I think.
Yeah, it's definitely going well, let's just say.
Did you think you could stop me with a few cuts? All this dancing around is doing nothing but annoying me.
Oh boy, nobody owns me!
Princess's arm shoots forward, her palm wrapping around
Oh
your
boy.
head, fingers gripping your skull.
Oh fuck!
Pressure unbearable as her fingers dig into your scalp. The last thing you hear is the unsettling crack of your skull.
Oh god, like Omni-Man.
What was your grey mat? Everything goes dark,
Oh,
and you die.
I have a needle.
You're on a path in... If you weren't so damned afraid of what she'd do to you, we wouldn't have died back there.
Yeah,
Fear is good. Fear keeps us alive.
indeed.
We died because you didn't have enough of it. So what? You'd have us cower in a corner? No, but that place suits her better than it suits us. She's big. We can't hope to find holes and openings down there.
Yeah, we need more runes, basically.
Survive. Are you suggesting luring her into the woods?
Interesting.
Do you have any idea how dangerous that would be? If you lose sight of her, if she manages to slip away, that's it. Game over for everyone, yourself included. Are you not challenging us on all the looping? Have you known about it the whole time? Are you the same one we've been talking to since the beginning? Sorry to disappoint what I'm sure must feel like a grand revelation, but
Yeah, he's not the same one.
we've never met.
What is going on?
Then what is going on? What's going on is that you'd only be saying the things you've been saying.
Something tells me the narrator's lying to me.
Saying things you weren't supposed to have seen. It doesn't matter. We could go in circles forever. I don't like staying still for too long. Let's get to the cabin. It's good to know that at least one of you is still capable of reason. We may have the same destination, but we're not the same. You are still another.
Exactly.
And I don't trust you. Well, fortunately, you have
Indeed.
through the woods to reconsider that. There's nothing to reconsider. We're all for violence here.
Have you?
I haven't signed off on anything yet. Violence is
Yes.
here, but the method is equally important to the
Indeed.
You can't let her leave the cabin. It's like I said, all just circles. Instinct tells me we need space.
Very well.
Just instinct.
Let me just think. We haven't talked enough about how different. No. What if I don't? No matter what happens, it seems. Yeah.
It isn't long before you find yourself at the end of the path, staring up the hill at the cabin. I hope you've given serious thought to your predicament. No last advice for us? No.
This is like Dark Souls. This is turning into Elden Ring.
What I gather,
This is where the true This is where the true Slaver Princess begins.
I don't know. Screaming sounds pretty good right about now.
Ooh.
I could use a little catharsis. Catharsis is for when we're finished. For now, we need to...
Yeah. Proceed to the cabin.
Chase.
Let's do this.
The interior of the cabin is suffocatingly tight, more of a glorified tunnel than a building. Its stone walls squeeze against your sides, leaving you no choice but to press forward. The only furniture of note is an iron altar jutting out from the wall. The blade is your implement. See?
Man, this feels very much like Heist with Markiplier
Space or she'll kill.
and Stanley Parable.
And the only space is out there.
Yep, let's take it.
Take it.
Take it, yeah.
You take good.
Yeah, approach the mirror,
No,
yeah.
I didn't. You step forward
Yeah.
and approach the door to the basement. Hesitate. All we see is a damn
Yeah.
mirror.
This really is just like last time.
It smells of nothing.
Yeah, okay, let's smash
Still
it.
there. You bring your fist crashing down against the door leading to the basement.
Why am I not surprised?
Indeed.
It was in our way, and now it's not. That's all that matters. Before you is what may as well be a sheer cliff face. There are enough footholds that you'll be able to clamber your way to the bottom.
Indeed.
It will require careful effort. The air hissing up from below is warm and wet, like the breath of an enemy locked in close quarters. If the princess gets hit, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice, bold and fierce and impatient, echoes from the chamber below.
Alright, come on, let's do
I had more
this.
fight in you than last time. That was
How
so
is it disappointing, you inferior
know
being?
you
What
better than
are you?
Go to her, rile her up. If
Exactly.
she's angry, she'll make mistakes.
Rile her up, eh? I'll do my best. If you want to fight, then how come you come? I know you can get out of here, on you. Yeah, I know you can.
But that wouldn't be fun. I don't want to be a monster.
Oh.
I want to face you head on. I want an equal.
Oh, really?
Much better.
Very well then.
Get closer.
Exactly, let's do this. Continue.
You've nowhere to go but down. You start the difficult journey, gripping the stone,
Come on.
lowering yourself foot by
Let's
foot,
deal. Let's
solid ground.
do the whole Ryden Armstrong thing going on here.
Remember every crack and crevice. One needs to be faster than her.
You.
You turn to face what lies at the end of the narrow tunnel. The princess, imposing and tightly
Oh
muscled,
boy.
grins back at you from the darkness. Her face widens into a broad grin.
There you are, knife in hand. How thrilling! Attack me, bleed me, twist the blade in my flesh, break your bones against my body.
Oh really?
Real challenge.
Well, why don't we?
We can't get that close. She'll kill us in the tight space, steel claw or not. Make her come to us. Stand beyond her
Very
chains,
well.
Let her become
Yeah.
frenzied. She'll break them.
Oh, that'll
I
work.
really don't like the sound of this.
Indeed.
The way we live.
Well, what are you waiting for? If we're gonna do this right, you can't be scared. You need to want this as much as I do. So go on. Make the first move.
Very well then. Let's. Oh really? Okay. No. The time for talking is done.
You step forward,
Yeah.
stopping just outside the reach of her chains. The princess scoffs.
Oh,
Indeed.
you're up to something tricky, aren't you?
Oh yes, I am.
You're teasing me with what I want, but I'm sick of
Very well.
I'm not going to let you give me another bad fight. I'm going to get what I want.
Bloody desire in her eyes, the princess rushes forward, ignoring her chains as they bend and snap.
Run. Yep, run.
Run.
Come
Without
on.
hesitation, you turn back the way you came. and
Come on,
scramble
let's
up the ledge
settle
towards the
this.
tunnel entrance.
Oh boy.
As you near the
Oh boy.
hands desperately clawing at jagged stone, you glance back. The princess is right on your heels. She doesn't bother to scale the wall as you do, instead digging deep into the rock of the cliff face with her
dear.
fingertips in her rabid pursuit.
Anywhere
Oh
you
fuck.
go,
Oh god.
follow.
Good.
Come on, let's go. Run.
Reach the ledge and hoist yourself up into the tunnel. The cabin door finally in sight, at once within your grasp and infinitely distant.
What is all of this for? What's the point? You and I are always
Yeah.
gonna end in violence, so why bother to run? I know.
I don't know.
Why can't you be the same? Little bird, little bird.
Out there?
We're almost there.
I don't...
Don't
Yeah,
worry.
exactly.
We're there
Let's
when
just
we're
run, dude.
and we'll take the fight with us. Your skin hums tight with adrenaline as you burst through the cabin door and roll onto the grass.
Oh boy.
You glance back at the cabin as the princess, singular in her desire to destroy you,
Oh.
explodes through the doorway. You are walking a dangerous path. If you waver once, it's all over. So get it right.
There's nothing left to slow me down. Do you think this is better for you? Do you think this space gives you an edge?
Very well, I will show you.
Be swift.
I will show you my ultimate power.
Let your body move.
Very well then. Let's end this then. Are you sure you want... You've fallen right into my trap. Strike true. Very well then. Come on.
You leap from the grass and bound towards the princess, keeping low.
Charging me head on?
Very
Hey,
foolish.
and foolish.
For you.
Her body braces for impact, anticipating the clash.
Okay then.
Wrong. Left, now. Princess
Oh.
strikes, your body swerves to the left. She overextends, stumbling as her balance shifts unexpectedly.
Strike it now.
Before you can finish the thought,
Oh,
the blade
no.
slicing through her leg.
Oh
Turns
dear.
to swing again.
Yep.
Right. You move out of the way, but this time it's not quite as clean. You can feel a bruise where her elbow crashed into flesh. It's nothing. A scratch. Yes, it could be worse. But you managed to gift her another cut in return.
Indeed.
I'll be damned.
Yep.
We're actually going to pull this off, aren't we? You just might. But don't let it get to your head. Not until it's over.
Yes, finally! This is the hole I felt in my heart. This is what I've needed. This is what I've been missing. This is how it always needed to end. Both of us giving it our all, beating and bleeding each other
Yep.
to death.
Now,
The two
she
of
may
you
not be a
engage together,
masochist,
flurry of
but...
blows, each of you wounding the other again and again. She's
Yep.
stronger, but you're
Come on.
faster, and the
You-
deeper the
you can do it,
all of your
dude.
lethal dance, the more your edge shines over hers. She's slowing down, blood pouring from wounds, splattering at her feet, leaving her weak and unsteady.
Come on.
Keep going, we can't stop now!
Oh no.
But this time she's waiting for you. She lets you sink the blade deep, trapping you in place
Oh,
long
boy.
enough to wrap you in her impenetrable arms.
Like horror. Oh my goodness, we got Horror Lou open here.
Nothing! These blows are nothing to us! But her gambit wasn't enough to close the gap. It wasn't enough to kill
Oh.
you. She stares you down, coughing up a splash of blood as she gasps for breath.
This
You've
again.
outplayed me, haven't you? Something feels wrong.
And? Then what happens?
This again. Yeah, approach the mirror, let's do this again.
This...
Yeah,
Slowly
okay,
mirror.
gaze into reflection. Someone's gone, yeah. Oh, the decay. You're withered. Oh, okay, yeah. Proceed to cabin. Okay, cool. Approach her, yeah.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction. A
Yeah,
mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new. And to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing. And yet the rest of me is still the
yes,
same.
indeed. I'm ready to go back again.
I will be here when it is
There you
time
go.
for us to meet
Anyway,
again.
so that was, yeah, again, brilliant story. Yeah, indeed. Anyway, my fellow subjects, I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, see you all in the next video then. Farewell. Thanks all for the enjoyable video today.